Good morning. Welcome to Fallawsophy. I'm your host, Jennifer Fallaw, and today we've got some major Jentel today. Okay? A little surprised by it. So we've got good news and we've got some well, for some of you, some more good news and some shocking good news. Or some I don't even know what to make of it. Okay. Let me get over to this. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna get to it right away. And then after that, we are going to do some readings, and anybody can ask me questions about this, and maybe we can get some more information from the archangels. Normally, I do my Monday morning show with Mike Barra on Real News Live with Mike Barra, and Jennifer Fallaw, Mike and Jen on Rumble. I'm a little thrown by the Jentel today. You'll see why. First off, I would like to, disclaimer. I would like everyone to know, if you're new, if you're just seeing this for the first time, that I am not connected to any inside groups, anybody who is organizing anything. I don't have any inside contacts when it comes to anything that's going on with political. I do, and at this time, I am not encouraging violence, any kind of anything. Okay? Let's remain peaceful. And be good citizens. Okay? So, I am not encouraging anything that came through in the Jentel. It's important for you to know. I'm a prophet, taking a look at the world situation, what's coming in the RV. All of these are predictions. And at any point in time, I could be absolutely wrong. Okay? I go into meditation. It's a visual. It's kind of a deep form of prayer. I see Jesus, the archangel team. I ask them questions. And I just write down what I hear. Could I have made it all up? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, that being said, do not send Men in Black to my house. I have no connections to anything, anyone. It's just me over here talking to Jesus and the archangels, okay? And if it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. Alrighty here. Okay. Now, this is Jentel for 10/6/2025. Interdimensional meditation. That is my form of meditation that I created and I teach. I projected my consciousness to the 6th level of heaven, and I spoke with Jesus and the archangel team. Today, the dress was white. The dress always has some kind of significant meaning with the color. RV News. Michael spoke. Vietnam will revalue first in the dark of night on the 7th. So if, depending on where you are, it could be the 8th. And it could be a Wednesday after an earthquake. We're waiting for that. He did say that a long time ago, so let's see. Keep your eye out for earthquakes. I repeat, Vietnam will revalue first in the dark of night on the 7th. Now, this part of it. This shocked me. He said, prepare for revolution. possibly in the USA. I asked, does Vietnam really go first, or has Iraq revalued already? He said they have, but it's not visible. So we suspected that. Excuse me. The 7th will be quiet until late. So don't be disappointed if the day passes tomorrow and you don't see anything. Okay? I said, what if it doesn't happen on the 7th? Because I'm like, okay, you're asking me to be pretty brave here. Okay? That's not a whole lot of time. But often I've been put in the position to come out here and be very brave. I'm just going to throw it out there. It is what it is. What if it doesn't happen on the 7th? And he said it will resist doubt. All right, Jen's just going to have to come out here and give it to you. But I've been pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Okay? And then he said, when I was trying to move on to coming in the news, and I was thinking about the comment about the revolution, he said, teams are in place to take out the old guard. And all the anons just went crazy. All right. Let's repeat that. Vietnam will revalue first in the dark of night on the 7th. Prepare for revolution, possibly in the USA. Does Vietnam really go first, or has Iraq revalued already? They have, but it's not visible. The 7th will be quiet until late, he said. What if it doesn't happen on the 7th? It will resist doubt. Teams are in place to take out the old guard. Coming in the news. Now, for those who are just joining us, coming in the news are things that I saw, I heard, that we could see in our news feeds, that could possibly to get confirmation on, if we don't get confirmation in the public eye on the first half of this. Because sometimes, Jentel is confirmed behind the scenes. So, coming in the news, I heard levees, and then I heard urban dams. Keep an eye on those. I don't know if it's urban dams or earthen dams, but I heard that. Then I heard roads closed. Institutions remain closed or are closed. One or the other. There is some kind of sudden rising costs of goods, and that makes the news. Like all of a sudden, it wasn't just like, oh, we're going to talk about how everything's expensive now. It was something sudden. Planned protests. And then this one, once again, disclaimer, I don't know anything. It's all just a profit, all right? Talks of overthrowing the government. Talks of overthrowing the government by the left. Remaining minions in attempts to encourage civil war. So you're really going to have to keep your wits, okay? You're really going to have to remain grounded. I said last time in the last Jentel, be careful what bandwagons you jump on. You see people organizing and saying, oh yeah, we're patriots and we're going to go out and do this and protest. Probably should not. Minions in attempt to talks of overthrowing the governments in an attempt to encourage civil war. Night sirens. I didn't like that. And so when I was worried about this, and he said, all will be well. And then this part was like I'm saying, I'm not encouraging anything, okay? Patriots will rise. Anons will rise again as digital soldiers or warriors. So, sounds like we got a whole lot going on, and it's about to get pretty spicy. Okay? But for us, see it happening on the 7th. In your mind, resist the doubt. Let's give it all the positive energy we can give it. Okay? I know we've all been disappointed many times. Is there a chance that we could again? Always. Let's pray it in. Give it all the energy you got. See it happening. See your channels and your chats going crazy with the information. See it happening. And that's the Jentel for today. A little more intense than I anticipated. All right. It's a really good time for you to follow my channel on Telegram. Because that's where I am most of the time. I'm a really busy person. I have clients all day long. I do healings. The emails are I'm always behind on the emails. I'm just going to apologize for that ahead of time. And to those who are waiting, life is really just kind of like a mad dash to keep up with everything. I still got to keep up with the house and the family, and I'm very domestic, the websites and just on and on and on. So as far as being on multiple social media platforms, Telegram's where I'm at. So if I get any additional information, any thoughts, I post it on Fallawsophy on Telegram. So you're going to want to join that. We have, if you scroll back, there's a link to join the chat group there. We have a lot of wonderful, good-hearted, God-loving, knowledgeable people there. I mean, you could ask a question about anything. What do you guys know about I've got this situation. What what could I take for that? Or what could I do for that? And you're going to, 20 people are going to tell you everything they know. And everybody prays for you. Everybody prays for you on Fallawsophy Chat. So get on over there. Join today. This week, I'm going to be doing 3 shows today. So you're going to want to subscribe to my channel. If you want to pay $5 a month, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool. I am trying to work smarter and not harder over here. I'm going to be doing my Fallawsophy show tomorrow. Again, we'll check up on this information, see if I get anything else. You can always ask me questions about what's going on in the world on here as soon as I get done with the Jentel and whatever I want to teach. Wednesday, I'm not sure if Mike Barrow will be in town back again. But if he's not, we'll do it again on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm booked solid. I can't do it. But next week, I will be on Real News Live with Mike and Jen on Rumble on Monday and Wednesdays. On Tuesday and Thursdays, I'll be doing this show. This show, we do whatever we want. Okay? I teach things. I talk about God-centered conscious creation, bringing you back to who you really are, functioning as a soul, getting rid of the bad stuff, creating, moving forward in a positive direction. And I do free readings, I accept Rumble rants, and all that. So, moving forward, that's what I'm going to be doing. I will still do private readings. and healings. If you want to book a private reading with me, I wish I could see better and I could find. That's not it. But do that. Do that now. That would be good. In order to do Rumble Rant or subscribe and all that, you have to be tuning in, probably not from the link I provided because you're actually watching like on Telegram. But be on Rumble. All right. I'm looking for my website and I cannot see. I have to go get new glasses. All right. There it is. There it is. Okay. If you would like to book a reading with me, I have a website. You can purchase service with me. You can get a private reading. We'll talk about anything. Medical, life questions, mediumship, anything. Anything. Basically what I do is angels work. I am a healer and I heal physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And that is what I do. And so whatever answers you need that the angels can provide, they'll give it to me. So you can go there, you can purchase, you can schedule yourself. If you would like a healing, or you're interested in my classes, you can go to jenniferfallaw.com. Okay. I had to do it that way because I can't have the healings over on the reading website because they are asking to schedule. I do this privately in meditation because I can't have people knowing when I'm doing it because they get in the way. They're resisting or they're helping or something, and it's just best that you don't know when I do it. All right. Let's get to your questions and comments. You can begin with your Rumble Rants if you'd like. Let me get over here. I have no idea how many admins we have in today. So if anybody says anything mean, don't even listen to them. I really don't care. I've come to a place where I've been doing this for, I don't know, 25 years. I don't care. You don't like it? Go away. Anyway, so let's get over there and I'll take a look at your questions. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm scrolling. Why is this so little? There we go. There we go. Get to the beginning. Okay. Kate Thompson. Hey, Jen. This is Christina. With the current timeline, when do you see notifications and appointments begin? Well, that's a good question. Let's ask that. Wednesday. Basically going to wake up to it. As of now, and if everything goes well, okay? Hi, Jen. Debbie here. What do you see me doing on February 8th, 2026? That's my birthday. Okay. All right. Also, I have the ability to project my consciousness to remote viewing. So basically, people ask me for paranormal investigations, or if they want, they're going to go out in some cave in the desert and they don't know what's in there. They ask me to look in there and tell them what's going on. So what I need is an energetic signature from a human being, and then they give me a time and I can look. And it's usually just a short 2-second video clip. I'm standing there and I'm describing the surroundings and what I see. All right. She has given me her first and last name, which is best. February 8th, 2026. Now, the time period, the time of day, I'm assuming is the same time that I'm doing this. Not sure. But you could give me a time of day. February 8th, 2026, Debbie. You are sitting outside. You're at a patio table. You are close to water. I see water up in the peripheral up to the left. There is a tree. There's some wind. It looks like it's flowing. It looks like a willow or a pepper tree. You are not at home. You are on vacation. It is a private residence. And that's what you're doing, which it must be somewhere warm if it's February. Okay. Leah Stark, well, crap, is that all? Yeah, no kidding today with the Jentel. Kay Thompson, Jen, what do the angels say in regards to Venezuela? Venezuela. Going in the first basket. Thumbs up. It's handled. I'm getting really excited. Okay. And I have a runny nose and I don't know why. So excuse me. Yes, Gina. Thank you. Gina's in there. We're good. We got admin. She says, please like, subscribe, follow the channel, monthly supporter. Thank you for reminding everybody. Okay. Farogue? Hi, Jen. Please tell me as specific as possible where and who I will be with on 10/17/25. I need a name. Denise. Okay. 10/17/25. I see buildings. I feel like I'm in it's not it kind of feels like a mall, but I don't think it's a mall. I just feel like there's all different kinds of shapes, buildings around me. The floor is kind of shiny. There's music in the background. You're with an old friend. Looks like Vegas. I mean, it reminds me of, like the shopping malls they have attached to the hotels in Vegas. Like Katie and I went to one that was attached to Planet Hollywood. I mean, that's what it kind of looks like, where you've got different shops and venues, and I hear music back here, and someone's with you. And it's an old friend. Okay. Someone says you better talk to Mike. He's live on Instagram right now. Oh, really? That's fine. I don't really care. Thank you. Thank you. I'm on Instagram. Oh, he's probably, streaming it. I don't know what he's doing over there. Yes. Trish Cat, everybody put on your armor of God. Well, I do that every day. We need to get back into that. Okay. God, Jesus, the archangels will provide you all the protection that you ask for. So be specific. God, I'm putting up my mirrored bubble of light and I'm wearing my armor. Ignite, shine, protect me, surround me with your angels. Keep predators at bay. Remove the stones from my path. Communicate. Ask for it. Oh my goodness. Sandmat, my husband and I have our 11-year anniversary on Wednesday the 8th. Those are good numbers. New beginnings and abundance, angel numbers. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. Happy anniversary. When's Iraq going? So let's see how this is going to go. Well, they have. But there was something very dangerous about them posting that. Okay? So there was a situation in the past where Vietnam was going to force it. They were going to push it. But there was something bad that screwed up kind of a lot of things that with other tiers that have already happened. That was going to, if Vietnam went alone, it was going to mess things up. All right. So it's going to look like that. But then you have this domino effect. So I think what it will look like is that it is like simultaneous, that it'll show up for both, but there's something about Vietnam showing up first. Let's wait and see how that goes. Jan 7777 is a monthly supporter. Thank you. That is awesome. You're awesome. Hi, Lori Bakemeyer. Okay. Jan 7777. Lately, I've been seeing images of people out of the corner of my eye. But when I went to look at them, it disappears. This is a good thing or a bad thing. It's a normal thing, especially this time of year. The veil is thin. Everybody who doesn't think they have abilities will see things like that. The reason that it's not that the spirits are or ghosts and those that wander are just so good that they can stay in you're not in the peripheral vision. Get over there. No, this is why that happens. Human beings have been conditioned not to see anything outside of themselves, to believe in anything that is not physical, that you cannot touch and feel or hear or see through. And you have your first attention. That's going to be your tunnel vision right here. Okay? Everything is processed through the brain that you see according to what you believe, your programming, what is possible, what is not possible, what is okay, what is not okay, what is scary. So here happens instantly. And that has a lot to do with what you believe and what you will allow. Your peripheral vision all the way around is your natural instinct vision. It's your second perception. And it will initially see what is truly there. Anything that is coming at you, anything flying at you, any predators coming, that's your natural instinct. So you will initially see the movement of spirit in the corner of your eye. But as soon as you become aware of it, your programming takes over and makes it disappear, especially if you switch from your second perception to your first. And that's what happens. And that's why spirit is always seen in the corner of the eye. If you would like to work on that, what you can do is train yourself not to switch over, to hold that peripheral vision for you only get a couple more seconds out of it, but freeze. And try to take a snapshot in your mind of that peripheral vision, whatever you saw. And then later you take a look at that in your mind and try to evaluate, did I see any colors? Did I see any shapes? What did it look like? How did I feel when I saw it? Was I concerned? Was I scared? Did I feel sick? Did I feel happy? And that'll give you kind of an idea as to what energetic level of spirit you're dealing with. All right, I'll move on. Okay, guys, I put this rose, but Donnie has been helping me with getting rid of the fake accounts and bots and things on the Fallawsophy channel and chat, and that is a good thing. We don't want that. But we put in this rose bot, and it was helping, but some of you got banned from the chat. I guess just email me at jmfallaw@gmail.com, and when I get to you, I will try to put you back in. I have he has disabled that, or disabled something to help with it. So I apologize if you got banned. We're just trying to clean it up. Because I was telling him that I don't want these fake me's all over the internet saying terrible, because some of them are saying terrible things, forming relationships with men, like doing all this stuff as me, which is not okay. And I don't want, like, years down the line, somebody to pull out some screenshot of me saying something terrible to someone that I didn't say. It's not good. All right. Hi, Jen. This is Virginia. Do you see my niece, Prophet Gaspard, getting a new job? That's kind of a cool name, Prophet. Yes, but I think it's going to be in the winter. She does want to continue working. I think it is in the winter. Tree Beardier. Jen, Stephen S. here. My oldest dog, Clary, appears to have lost her hearing as well as control of her bowels. Is this just aging, or is there something I can do? It might be hip dysplasia. I've had a couple dogs that happen too, and it's just kind of a progression: the hearing, the sight, the use of the legs. But I do think it's aging. I do think that coming up on the end. Okay, I'm not gonna. That's what I'm getting. Hi, Jen. Michelle here. My husband, Robert, needed a new car for work. We purchased one and have 7 days to decide. Can you see if this is a good purchase? I think you're going to change your mind. But, might get something better. Let's see how the week goes. But that was the first thing that popped up in my mind, is that you might change your mind. I cannot pronounce your screen name. My birthday is Wednesday. I really don't want to turn 55 and not know what the heck is going on. Please give us good news. Well, I just did. Happy birthday. All right, I better get to these rumble rounds. Okay, Deke 49. Hi, Jen. Do you see us getting the house on 2875 or 2110? 2875 is a no. 2110, promising. Good possibility there. Getting positive energy and a yes from that. Hi, Jen. Donna here. Do you have a DNA? Do I have a DNA implant for people who are getting humanitarian funds? Do I have the DNA implant? Oh, so like only special people get. It's not about your DNA. It's not about your physical body. It has everything to do with your soul and your heart. And if anybody's saying, well, you must have, that's ridiculous. Okay. Good morning, Jen. Wow, awesome information. Current time in Vietnam is 12:26:39 Tuesday, October 7th. So it is the no. Jentel goes on my time. I am Pacific time. It is Monday morning here. Okay. Hi, Jen. This is Jane. We have a trip to Puerto Rico on October 15th to watch grandkids for 2 weeks. We'll be completed with our RV appointment and able to do this trip without issues. Flight to New Orleans. I don't know if I want to say this. I'm just going to throw out everything I get today. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, okay? There will be a day or two when flights are grounded coming up in the next week or two. Keep your plans. As of now, and if everything goes well and the Jentel is correct, yes, you'll be done with that. But I feel there's a period of tensions here where the good guys are handling something, okay? First time I got that. Hopefully Jen is wrong today on certain things, but right about the RV. Okay. Hi, Jen. This is Evelyn. Somebody was knocking on my door unannounced past Friday night. It was dark and I was afraid to open it. Good choice. It was a random person or someone who I knew. I'm getting this person works for something like DoorDash or Uber Eats or something, and they were at the wrong location. Don't worry about it. Amber. B360. Good morning, Jen. Amber from Washington. I was feeling well and went to the doctor and had some tests done last week. She said everything came back okay. You can please send some healing my way. Thank you. I wasn't feeling well. Sent. Okay. Dame Juice 21. Hi, Jen. My name is Gabby. What is going on with Drew? Why is he acting the way he is? Thank you kindly. Drew. I don't feel good. I'm stressed. I'm disappointed. I'm irritated with people. So Drew's got some situations here. I feel like it'll pass. Temporary. Rochelle CD18, can you ask the angels which area address they see me moving to in Houston? I'm not going to be that specific about it. That's your decision. So that you are, it's a little shift from where you thought you would be or where you are now. So it's like 2 towns over or 2 area codes over. Okay, but within that area. It feels like it's on the outskirts. That's what I'll give you. Kim EA. Hi, Jen. Kim, thank you for taking my question. I was wondering when you will see my mother having her medbed treatment. Blessings to you. Kim. No mother name. Let me ask. Best possibility is December. I heard 12th or the 18th. You can choose from one of those two. As of now, and if everything goes well. Okay. Patton. Hi, Joanne. Love you. Praying for this Wednesday. What you told me years ago. I did. Joanne. I did. That's going to be so awesome. Especially if it happens on a Wednesday and we have some kind of earthquake or something. Now, I'm not wishing anybody any harm. Okay. Maybe it's like out in the middle of nowhere where it doesn't really matter. That'd be nice. Just, on a personal note, that'd be kind of cool. How did I get back here? Or are you guys posting the questions twice? Please don't do that. It freaks me out. I feel like I missed a bunch. Or I ended up in the wrong place. All right, I gotta get these Red, White, and Blondie. Hi, Jen. It's Tiffany. Plus 12. We've had plus 12 reading appointments, and you're the best. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks. Is Trinity back with us by Christmas 2025? She leaves Wednesday. Very good possibility of that. Something happens. Not something major like the child's in danger or anything, but something happens with the mother. I don't know if she gets arrested or something. I don't know. CPL. Hi, Jen. Cynthia here. Do you see me and my husband, Jim, retiring in Galveston, Texas, and purchasing a home on either Long Tom Court or Beachside Drive? Yes, but it's neither of those. It's kind of a last-minute find, and it's perfect. I think it pops up on the market. Nancy! Hi, Jen. This is Nancy. Approximately when will I meet my new partner? Thank you. Let's do that. Nancy. You guys don't know who Nancy is, but someday you will. The woman is amazing. Like one of my longest students. I mean, she's just like trip you out. I mean, she doesn't even know. She doesn't even know how amazing she is right now. All right, Nancy, let's take a look. February. Jen, is it dangerous to travel now? No. Everybody will be told when it is and when it isn't. It's not like you're going to get halfway there and have something major happen. I mean, I think you're fine. Weather Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Jen. You're awesome. Great info. Assuming I can redeem the currency soon, when do you see me buying a home? Talk to you on Thursday. Oh, you have another one? Okay. February and March. I feel like you're looking, you're making plans, you're getting everything situated. You guys don't realize it's not like this instant thing where I just buy a new home. It's like we're going to have some time where we're going to be setting up trust. We're going to be handling our finances. We're going to be doing things. And then the holidays hit. And Joe, I think you just ride that out. Yeah, it does look like February, March. Nikki, 8844. Is Cooper scared, overthinking everything, or is he playing with me? You told me I would get a job at something. However, I still haven't heard anything. I want the job so bad. Can you ask one more time for me? One question, please. Cooper. Is he playing with her? Kinda. I don't really think that's his intention, but he just keeps flip-flopping with what he wants. The job, they've reconsidered pulling somebody else into the position. They're talking with that person. I would call. You guys, you can't just like put out a resume. They've made it so inhuman, unpersonal, just applying for positions. Be memorable. Call. show up. Hey, how's that going with the job search there? I would like to remind you that I'm ready. Shows initiative, effort. Hi, Jen. I've found S. Nason. I've found a house I would like to buy. I was told the woman that lived there died in her sleep. Should I be concerned? The address is 104 Wilrose Lane. She's crossed. No concern. There is a lot of sick person, despair energy in that. Have Marcy Howe. And everybody who's getting a new house, you should get a house cleanse on it or have a priest come in and bless the place. Always. Every time you move, always. We want to get rid of the old energy from anybody that lived there. It's not that they're bad people, but you got divorce, illness, addictions, and everything in the place will absorb that energy, and then you move in and now you're depressed or everybody starts fighting. Okay, we want to get rid of that. I think this house is fine, but I do think that you should cleanse the energy of it. PT Hacker 69. Hi, Jen, it's Paula. I've been worried that my husband will break the NDA and tell a friend because he will think I'm just exaggerating about losing the blessing. Should we just go to a regular bank? No. Show him the NDA that you signed. It's not just going to be you saying, okay, now, hey, you can't talk about this with your friends. Don't tell anybody that we're rich now. Show him the paperwork so he knows exactly what he can and cannot say. I mean, it's going to become very real to him, and he's going to be good about that. Primetime gal, Jen, please send me a blast. Feeling like I'm fighting inflammation, been doing lots of healing. I need protection. Okay, Robin, hang on. Done. Patriot Dental Hygienist, my name is Missy. Where is the closest medbed center to me? I'm in Jonesboro, Arkansas, within 20 minutes. Shorty fit, that is when it happens. Interesting. I just saw you going underground. That's cool. I think it is on a military base, but I just see like you go down underground. That's cool. All right. Shorty 51. Hi, Jen. Laura here. My daughter Peyton's disability hearing happened last month. They wanted another eval for her. Was supposed to happen this Thursday, but they canceled today. Do you see it going well with the eval? I do think they rescheduled for sometime next week or something. They have a couple concerns on the eval, but nothing catastrophic. Chris Iverson, one of our admins, since he's reinstated several people who were banned in the Fallawsophy chat by the spam bot. DM him if you are still unavailable to view. Oh, not that. It's Batman. Looking. Okay, Kay Lucy. Hi, Jen. My son is getting married in Florida this Saturday. Will it go smoothly? And do you see us going to a redemption center when we get home next week? Thank you for all you do. Do you make your appointment for when you get home? You're assured there's no concern about that? That'll be fine. It's a very happy wedding. It's a very good day. Um, Clara, 7:32. Good day, Jen. November 9th is my hubby Clyde and my birthday. It's my hubby Clyde and my birthday. Where do you see us living? There's no change of residence yet. That comes like a month after. Happy birthday to both of you. Butters Mom 3. Hi, Jen. Love you. This is Joan P. What do the angels say about Zim and AgroZim bonds? I'm not putting any rates out right now. Will they both be redeemed? Both. And considering how cheap those agros are, I'm very excited about them. Scott. Anyway, good morning, Jennifer. I have a question. Cool Raul. Does my mother Maria have a message for me about Marcia and I getting married? Thank you so much, Raul. Raul's mother Marcia. Congratulations, I'll be there. It's a blessing. We're sending her blessings. That's probably what it is. I'm sending my blessing. Time is it? Oh, I gotta get going. So I gotta hurry up and do these Rumble rants. Hi, Jen. Jackie K here. Will my vision improve? Last chance to get your Rumble rant in because I'm gonna cut it off after this. You got like a couple minutes. Do it now. Hi, Jen. Jackie K here. Will my vision improve enough to drive in traffic and at night? I assume you mean if you get into a med bed? Yes, perfect vision, 2020. DB Young, 1259. Diane Young here. Do you see the house number 415 or 684 in our future? 415. Montana Treasures, hi. Betty here. Do you see my grandson's trip getting do you see my grandson trip getting a new job and moving in with his aunts? Yes, with the job, but no with the aunt. Lori Jean, hi, it's Lori. What do you see me doing on 10/22/25? That is your birthday. That is my Katie's birthday. It's a good day. All right. 10/22/25. Lori. Eating. I'm at a restaurant. It's a restaurant or a bar. I think you meet with people. I do see some kind of display there. I don't know if I think it's balloons and ribbons hanging down. It's attached to a bag. Lots of laughter. I hear plates and things clinking. So yeah, I think I had a restaurant. Yeah. Diet now. I think you eat like multiple times that day. I don't know. There's a lot going on that day. Evelyn Knack. Hi, Jen. Do you see my med bed appointment soon? The sciatica is pretty bad. Came from the doctor today. He gave me steroids. You need to reduce the inflammation in your body and the muscle tension as well, because both of those things are pushing against this. Med bed. It just keeps saying within 2 months. I think it's 2 months of your appointment. Alma GNC. Sorry, the rant didn't go through with the question. Okay, where's the question? I'll be looking for it. I don't see it. Oh, there we go. I see it. Hi, Jen. Amber here. My dog Bear has been having some tummy issues. I took him to the vet last week. They said they didn't think there was a blockage, but he's still acting off. Should I take him back? I don't know why they didn't say that. It's like the dog's constipated. I'm getting that it ate some kind of something that is like wrapped around things, not like the intestines, but the stuff passing through, and it has created a blockage. I don't know why they wouldn't see that. Yeah, go back. I would like to ask for prayers for Susan Gretz today. She's having problems. She went into the hospital. They're sending her home. It has to do with her back. I'm going to do a healing. She was having trouble with her legs. So everybody pray for Susan Gretz, and for pain relief, for the feeling returning in her legs. Thank you. I also have a couple people I need prayers for. Let's see here. Emergency healing file. Let me get there. All right, prayer warriors. If you have a pen and paper, write this down. We're asking for prayers for full healing in the name of Jesus Christ and God the Father for Peter, Susan Gretz, RB Roshan Gal 777. RB Roshan, I'm sorry, I'm doing it wrong. GOSHENGAL 777. Her real name is Jane. She's having trouble. Strokes. Heart. Jermaine Talley. Talley. We're asking for prayers for her. I don't know why I haven't done this before. We're going to do this from now on. I think I'm good for right now. I got everything else under control. All right, prayer warriors. Also, I'm asking for, I've got a monthly here for Scott Gibson, cancer. Okay. Well, I got to get going. Plenty to do. Anybody? I've been doing the healings. I have to email them all back. I am behind on the emails. I have no excuse for it other than being busy. Okay? It's going to happen. If you would like, there are appointments, I believe, available next week. It's not, my wait is not long on readings right now. Go to Fallawsophy.com. Go there, purchase a reading, book with me. Let's talk about it. All right. I would like to thank everybody for being here with me today. Share this show, like, subscribe, follow, be a monthly subscriber. I'm going to do a lot more of them. And I will see you tomorrow morning around the same time. Have a great day.